Dog, why do these many people hate this shit already? Looks like the majority of this is positive before I get into it, but of course we're gonna watch another Forspoken trailer, and we are going to like try and deep dive into it and pick it apart a little bit. You guys thought I had you hanging there. Nope. I got you sitting pretty. Okay, so let's do this. I'm gonna go ahead and mute the mic, and we're gonna watch the trailer, and we're gonna definitely go over it again.
This is Athia, home to treacherous landscapes, corrupted beasts, and menacing threats. To survive in this wicked environment, Frey must learn how to master an arsenal of magical abilities. There are multiple types of spells Frey can learn to deploy, and each type of magic will have its own array of attack, support, and parkour skills. Frey will have access to the base spells of each magic type, with powerful upgrades available to earn by collecting mana. At the onset of her journey, Frey discovers the Earth-based purple magic. The quick attack spell for this magic is known as Shock. And by charging up Shock, Frey can unleash more powerful attacks. Burst Shot fires clusters of explosive rock. Shield Shot creates a defensive barrier while charging, and explodes into smaller particles when released. Scatter Shot unloads a steady stream of rocks, then quickly triggers a high-impact, long-range projectile. Frey's purple magic also provides her with support spells that come in handy in a variety of ways. For example, Prime sets up explosive traps. Screen generates a force field, and Tendril heals, based on how much damage it does. For more defensive-minded players, Frey has a host of abilities that provide her with survivability in battle. Learning how to dodge attacks with magic parkour is the key to defeating the corrupted threats of Athia. But when she does get struck, Frey's trusty sidekick Cuff will take the hit to reduce the damage dealt and create an opportunity for a counterattack. Cuff can also be extremely useful before any enemy encounter occurs. With Cuff's assistance, Frey can scan the area for nearby points of interest and potential threats. Additionally, Cuff can examine enemies to provide valuable intel on their strengths and weaknesses. Later into Frey's journey, she will unlock fire-based red magic, and these spells open up new ways to play. Spells like Fusillade, Aegis, and Legion are strong defensive options. But sometimes a strong offense is the best defense. Red magic gives Frey the ability to unleash some devastating melee attacks. The quick attack spell for red magic bestows Frey with a magical blade called Slice. A charged-up Slice unleashes the magic attacks Arc, Blast, and Rage Slice. Additionally, the red magic support spells provide various offensive capabilities, such as Charge and Bombardier. In addition to purple and red magic, Frey will gain access to blue and green magic as she progresses on her journey. These magic types also offer a multitude of attack and support spells for Frey to master. Using attack and support spells gradually charges Frey's surge magic, eventually enabling her to cast an extra powerful spell. Used at the right moment, it can wipe out an entire opposing force in one fell swoop. Frey can also choose to end an opponent by dealing a killer blow, a devastating move she can perform when an enemy is stunned on the ground. Experimenting with different magic types and abilities allows Frey to tailor her combat style to suit any perilous situation. With a wide range of magical abilities at her disposal, Frey will have a multitude of ways to deal with any situation she may encounter. Only after mastering these new abilities will she be able to defend Athia against the corrupting force of the break. And perhaps find a way back home.
All right, so that's the trailer raw, and I'm going to talk about some of the interesting points. And whoops, you know what? Let's take the screenshot here. That's right, I'm taking a screenshot. So yeah, the combat looks pretty good, and I'm assuming before I get to the comments already, people are going to be talking about how like docile the enemies are. There are some enemies in this trailer that are docile, and there's some enemies that are like more active. But honestly, I think that, you know, the game really wants you to feel powerful, and similarly to how Infamous made you feel, it may be a little bit like Infamous, where the enemies seem to be a bit docile, but later on in the game their attacks just deal more damage, but they're not exactly like the best AI in the world, because that's kind of like how Infamous was. You might run into an enemy with like a little bit of extra armor. You might run into an enemy that takes 3 bombs instead of 1 bomb to kill, etc., etc. But a little bit more complex than that. You know, one thing that I noticed while watching this was this game reminds me not only a lot of Infamous, but it also reminds me a lot of Kingdom Hearts 2. I know that's a weird comparison, but I get Wisdom Form, Master Form, Final Form, Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora when I like look at her flipping and doing all these crazy upgraded magics. And honestly, I think red magic so far is my favorite, and I like the look of green magic. I'm becoming a teal person, more teal than turquoise now. But yeah. So the last trailer that we got, and I'm not sure if I even talked about it, I think it was like the parkour trailer or something along those lines. I didn't really want to talk about it. It's parkour. Of course, it's going to be, you know, extra. We've seen her parkour since Project Athia was announced, which people didn't have a problem with it then. But now they have a problem with it. I think that's a little weird, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, there's a lot of different magics. Earth magic is pretty cool. It seems like every single magic has a support skill or a support type, but the support types seem like offensive types, which really confuses me. And is this the UI down here? Look at that UI. So are these hit points or is that magic? And the health is like the bar, right? I have no idea. But earth magic seems cool. You can set a trap that's like quicksand. You can make a shield. And using all this on the fly is going to be interesting. It's funny because when I watched Horizon Forbidden West review, I remember somebody saying that it feels like you can overload the menu. But, you know, imagine somebody playing this game and they're like, yeah, there's a lot to choose from. And then they don't mention anything about like how much shit there is in the game, because these are a lot of spells. And with all these spells, there still seems to be a way to like get different playstyles out of it. Like we can see here, Prime, she can set traps, different types of traps. I've seen her set different types of traps with different types of magic. She has defensive magic, and then she has offensive magic. The support magic is also cool. There's a lot of cool stuff that's going on here that I feel like people will definitely not care about. I'm on the fence on what I want to buy this on. I've said this multiple times. I don't know if I want this on PC or if I want this on PlayStation. I want it on PlayStation because it's a PlayStation exclusive, but at the same time, I'm really interested to see what kind of mods this game is going to get. You know what I mean? And we won't have mods on PlayStation, unfortunately, right? But anyway, yeah. Are we still talking about the... was it purple magic she called it? I don't know why they call it purple magic. They could call it gold or yellow magic or something. But it looks like she can guard. I don't know if she's guarding. Is she taking damage there or what? Because she took damage there, right? They said that the cup will guard you. But what about here? It seems to have been no damage taken. And this is like some sort of counterattack, right? That's interesting. I love seeing counterattacks in games because it lets you know that they really are thinking about the defense in the game. which, we need to see some harder enemies so these people will shut the fuck up, honestly. I thought this was interesting because I don't think Frey particularly moves super fast when she's in battle mode. And the way that Gator just got up to her was nuts. And we got the fire. This is my favorite magic. Red magic, it looks like it does so much damage and it creates a lot of AoE attacks, right? And they outright say it gives her physical abilities, so she's able to like kick. We've seen her kick, we've seen her punch, we've seen her use a sword. There's several different ways you can use the sword and the spear. There's charging, and then there's not charging. I'm assuming charging is just when you hold the button down and then you do the heavy attack, so to speak, and then just tapping the button is something different. And this slow-mo here was cool. I wonder if that was like the effect of like a magic or something. Yeah, slice. Slice was cool. Arc slice. Blast slice. Rage slice. All this is like really cool. I love having options in games, which is why I really love this. This looks cool as hell. I really love having options in games like Devil May Cry, for instance. I love how Devil May Cry gives you so many weapons with Dante and so many different Devil Breaker options with Nero. And consequently, you have characters like V that have nothing. They just have, he just has his 2 pets and, well, his double trigger pet, and they don't work well together, you know? But this is really awesome. And you can change magic on the fly. This is cool. I love the kick. You infuse the enemy with fire, and it makes them explode when you kick them. That's really, really cool, man. Really, really cool. Green magic, they show a little bit of it. I think this is when they were getting tired and didn't want to like give away the farm here. Of course, blue magic is water, but green magic is interesting because it seems to be lightning, but also seems to be like other stuff, vulnerable. Really cool. Like this gator is really fast. If it attacked faster, I don't know like what I think about it. Like maybe it'd be cool, but like I don't know. I think being almighty and being super powerful is pretty cool. Like, you're not killing every single thing instantly. You know what I mean? Like, that was a surge attack, and it didn't kill instantly. It still had to attack a couple of times. Oh, my goodness. But what was that? Was that still green magic? She has a dagger, so you know I gotta be into this game. Yo, what is that? Was it a part of the counterattack? I have no idea. Maybe they can call that white magic. Okay. Are we ready to see what the comments look like? Because I'm kind of ready to see what the comments look like. All right, we'll go ahead and switch my screens out. And the special effects team did a pretty fantastic job. I agree with that. Can you guys see the whole thing? Hold on a second. Let me change this out a little bit. Get us all the way here. I don't want to show the right, so it doesn't have like, my suggested videos. I don't know what about that. It just seems unprofessional to me, so that's why I do this. But this looks very promising. The art direction and use of magic is like nothing I've seen before. Both the parkour and combat seem like the main factor of the game. I'm all for it. I'm with that. The movement, animations, and spell effects of this game look incredible. Definitely appreciate the faster pace compared to the games in this genre. I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll like it because it's positive. I'm a real positive guy. Genuinely think this game is going to be a banger, but with meme-worthy dialogue. Okay, I can we just please get the fuck over this? Like, honestly, like it's a positive comment, but I'm just so sick of that. Like, how much are you going to remember that? Did it hurt? Does it like really stick out that badly? Like, I wouldn't be thinking about that line so much if everybody wasn't bringing it up. You know what I mean? Loving the enemy density at parts of this video. Sometimes it's way more fun to fight a bunch of weaker enemies instead of a couple strong ones. The combat reminds me of the infamous games for some reason. It looks really fun. Everybody's saying that because it's true. The sheer amount of spell options in this game is astounding. I keep getting visions of that Dumbledore versus Voldemort fight. Honestly, effects in general, like basically everybody is like pretty positive about this except for like the 1.1k people that just fucking thumbs this down for whatever reason. I don't know, because it's on PlayStation. I have no idea why they did that, but honestly, I think this goes without saying, this game should be pretty interesting and promising. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm definitely interested in the game. There's a lot of interesting stuff coming out this year and next year. And honestly, I don't know if I'm prepared for it all. Hope you guys are. Take it easy.